I'm not 100% sure where that's shut off. My battery went dead. But anyways, as you can see, I got the journal that has sort of the bluish, purplish color cover on it. And here is a bookmark that came with it. That's kind of cute. The cauldron with some stuff coming up out of it. And the back side says the hero's journal, Istoria Magic Academy. And it looks like it's got some places where you could write some stuff on it. I'm not sure what you'd put there, but so that brings us to the cover itself. It's got this elastic part here to keep it closed. You could also use that as a bookmark to hold your place. It's got like a wand in a circle, I don't know. There's like a wand on the spine. You can see the thickness of it, and you can see the printing from the pictures. Okay, so let's look on the inside. Oh, the inside's neat. So we have some artwork here. Some, looks like witch hats and brooms and letters and candles and quills and frogs and, did I say wands? Scrolls. Okay, so you open that up. It says the Hero's Journal Magic Academy, created by Nick Vitellaro, Kyle Cole, and Ryan McConnell. Okay, let's see what we have here. Copyright information, publisher's disclaimer. This journal belongs to, and the student information, Istoria Magic Academy. Magus Fit Non Nascitur. I don't know how to say it because I don't speak Latin, but there you go. You fill in your information. And as you can see, the pages are suitable for coloring. So it says this journal belongs to, and then student information. And see, very reminiscent of the Harry Potter story, because there's the owl flying with a letter. And let's see what this says. Welcome, hero. Congratulations, you've been accepted to the Istoria Magic Academy. In your hands you hold not only proof of your willingness to face the unknown and try something new, but of magic itself. No, this journal cannot teach you how to levitate or turn a turnip into a frog, but it is about something real, the ability to change the world around you with the oldest magic of all, stories. Stories are the oldest form of human communication. From the earliest books ever written to the latest box office hit, we're all hardwired to our core to communicate in the form of narrative. And there is no narrative more important than the story we tell about ourselves and our place in the world. This is a journal about magic, the ability to change or influence reality with our words and actions. And the words we use to tell our story have great power in reinforcing or changing what we believe about ourselves. What if it was actually possible to change that reality? What if it was as simple as gathering the right words in the right place to cast a spell to forever alter your life? So as you transcribe your words into this journal, as you name your quest and face trials of your adventure, be careful, because slowly yet surely your reality will start to change. Your world will start to shift, and you might wake up one day in a world just a little more magical than the one left behind. In the coming pages, you'll prepare for your first year at the Magic Academy. You'll discover the theme of your story, name your quest, and consider the cost of inaction. Finally, you'll accept the call of adventure and set out into the great unknown, the mysterious halls and echoing spells of the Istoria Magic Academy. Happy questing, Nick and Kyle. I guess that's supposed to be Nick and Kyle down there. All right, next page. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, Gone are the days when magic lived freely in the world, a magic that has now faded into a rumor. There are remnants, yes, the stories of magic of old and the occasional echo of a distant spell. But for the most part, magic has all but died off. But there are others, those who find themselves staring at the stars when any sane human would be sleeping. That would be me. Not sane, not sleeping when other people sleep. I'm always awake. Who find themselves yearning for a world they've never experienced. That'd be me. Wishing upon any star that will listen for the old ways, a free, dangerous kind of magic that can mystify the mundanity of the modern world. Okay? I'm not reading you the whole book, obviously. Right, look, see there, it's very colorable. Finding your North Star. We want to introduce you to something very important for your coming adventure. Something more important than any spell, charm, or enchantment. This is your first hint of real magic, the kind that can forever alter your reality. Treasure it carefully. This is your North Star. It's always been there, blinking away at night, even when you couldn't see it. It's the wanderlust that pulls on your heart, steering you toward something bigger and better. More a guiding feeling than a certain direction. Your North Star leads you toward the thing you want the most. It's what drives the hero forward when nothing else is clear. Theme setting. Another phrase people use to describe their North Star is a story is theme. Theme is the hidden magic that gives every great story its power. While the word theme can seem intimidating at first, we've boiled it down to a simple question that can help you find your way. Use this phrase to discover the theme of your quest. I want a better story about my blank. My YouTube channel, guys. I want to have 1,000 subscribers. That's the first goal, the first ultimate, that's where monetization begins. That's something I really want. I don't know if it's my quest, but it certainly is a quest that I'm on right now. For some of you, the answer was immediate. You knew what the theme and quest were before you even opened this journal. Others may not be quite certain yet, and that's okay. In fact, finding the theme alone is itself a worthwhile quest. Answers range from my health, well, that's a good one for me, to my career, we just discussed that, to my finances, another good one for me since I'm a spendaholic, creativity, another good one for me, relationship, marriage, etc. Here are some questions that can help you find your theme. 1. What's something I've wanted to do for a long time? Hit 1,000 subscribers. 2. What's a part of myself I'm ashamed of? Probably too many to list. 3. What's something I'm afraid of trying? Again, too many to list. 4. What bothers me most about my current life? Take some time to reflect, then write your answer in the space above. You can change it later, so it would be a good idea to write this in pencil in case you change it later, right? Remember, your North Star leads to what you want most, and that can change along the way. The important part is to keep moving forward, guided by that North Star. Call to adventure. Many people trudge through life without ever embarking on a journey to accomplish something truly meaningful to them. Instead of an adventure, they settle for safe, unexciting stories and succumb to the status quo. In fact, every hero has that exact life until something unexpected happens. For Harry Potter, For Harry Potter, it was a letter from Hogwarts. For Frodo, it was a knock on the door from Gandalf. For King Arthur, it was pulling the sword from the stone. Before the story began, those heroes were just trudging through. Just a boy under the stairs without a family that loved him. Just an ordinary Baggins who doesn't go on adventures. Just an orphan who would never be more than a squire. All heroes begin their stories as the most ordinary of people, until they get the chance to answer the call to adventure. Defining your quest. With your North Star in the sky, you have everything you need to define your quest. Don't worry too much if you're not entirely sure exactly what your quest is, or if you want to change your quest down the line. You've got a North Star to follow whenever that way isn't clear. Take some time to think about your quest. But if you still don't know, just get started on the daily pages. You'll find your way soon enough. And then there's a place to write your quest. You probably should not read too much more because I don't want to give it away. Well, maybe just this one last page. Refusal of the call, because it was talking about, what happens if you refuse the call. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Joseph Campbell. Accepting the call to adventure is, by definition, a fear-inducing prospect. The call forces you, the hero, to leave your ordinary world behind and set out to face the unknown. While it's easy to romanticize the story we love, there's a reason no one can go on the quest in the hero's place. You are the only one who can accept your adventure. Make no mistake, you are about to make a choice that will forever reshape the story you tell about yourself. While the treasures waiting at the end of the story are well worth the risks, it doesn't change the fact that the risks are very, very real. And then see more pictures to color. And then it goes on about the cost of inaction. Before you leave for Istoria Magic Academy, consider these questions, such as, what are the costs of inaction? What will your life look like in 3 months if you refuse the call? If you accept this quest, what progress could be made in 3 months' time? And things like that. So you fill that in. And then accepting the quest. And then it's it looks like kind of a contract with yourself. I blank am the only hero who can complete this quest. And then you fill in the date. And I will embrace progress over perfection, make failure a friend, and fall in love with the process. And so and so forth. And then you sign it and date it. So you are officially starting your quest for whatever it is. What's inside? On each daily page, there are 7 scientifically backed components to help you get the most out of every day. 1, cultivating positive psychology. 2, ranking daily tasks. 3, allies and threats. 4, time visualization. 5, undated pages. 6, daily goal alignment. 7, reflecting on your journey. And then it tells you about each one of those. And then the Istoria Historical Chronicler, your source for missives on magical mysteries. Miscellany Market prepares for Magic Academy student shopping needs. So maybe it tells you what you should get to complete your journey, your quest. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and read everything to you, because then what would be the point of you getting your own? And you were able to, on their website, download some pages, and this is basically what those pages look like. It was like 72 of them to get you started. So what this says is, today I am grateful for, and you write down 3 things. Oh, and there's a place to write the date, and you can circle the day of the week. And then there's a list of 8 things here. I don't know. Today's allies, my quest. So, to seize the day, I solemnly swear that I am not up to no good. A Harry Potter quote there. And then today's threats, and there's lots of places to write other things. All right, so it goes on like that every day. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so it gives you a whole week like that. And then there's reflection. And then it says things like, congratulations on making it through the first part of your journey. You should be proud. Do you feel like you've crossed the threshold out of your comfort zone? What was the hardest part of getting started? And then something else, and I'm not going to read it because, like I said, if I read it to you, there's no point in you buying your own. But see, there's nice pictures all throughout that you can color, and then it goes on to the next week, and so forth and so on throughout the book. And then, what is it? Does it have anything different? It looks like every week the artwork changes, and the it kind of goes like that throughout. And then it looked like there was something. So it kind of, you're supposed to do it a little bit like a story, it looks like. You know what I mean? It sort of, depending on how you write it, it could sort of be story-like. And then it gives you like this cartoon thing at the end. And I guess that's you defeating the monster or whatever, completing your quest. The Istoria Historical Chronicler, your source for missives on magical mysteries. Missing student saves school, wins Victor's wand. I guess so. Hopefully by the end of the year, or the end of, I think it's probably a year worth, you've completed your goal. And if so, you're victorious and you win the wand. Maybe. And then, well done. Congratulations on finishing your hero's journal. And then there is a Istoria Magic Academy. This certifies that blank on this day has satisfactorily completed their course of magical study as deemed sufficient by the school administrators for graduation. They followed their North Star and demonstrated magical proficiency to shape their life for the better. This is a true hero. Their story will be eternally kept in the Hall of Heroes. Well, that's really neat. So at the end, you have yourself a diploma, a certificate of completion, at least. And then Istoria Magic Academy freshman class. So at least you've completed your freshman year. And so there's like a yearbook. That's kind of cute. Staff and faculty. Interesting. Academy bestiary. So sort of the fantastic beasts of this story. Oh, and campus map. So it's got like the Great Hall. Imagine that. Student dormitory, cafeteria, the quad, alchemy lab, Everwinter courtyard, herbology garden dome, the Oman Memorial Library, mathematic department. Ew, do we have to have math and magic academy? Mystic thicket, broom training course, and shoe gondola station. So, I mean, it is sort of loosely a Harry Potter-ish kind of thing. Which is fine because, as we know, I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. So that's pretty neat. So you can sort of, I don't know if all those pages sort of tell a story. If you look at the pictures and color those in, they might kind of, give you a visual story maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to look at it too closely with you all because, like I said, if I do, what is the point in you getting your own? But that leaves you a few pages at the end where you can make notes and write. Hey, it's got a cat. See? Not too many, but, a few. There's an owl with a letter. A witch hat. So each one, looks like each one has a different picture on the corner, unless they repeat. A toad, a broom. The toad was little, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, if I held it up. A cauldron. That's it. All right. And then that same artwork. Okay, that's kind of neat. And it's not necessarily meant for children, but it's not necessarily meant for adults. It's meant for anyone who, maybe needs a little help. Maybe you're finding it hard to journal and meet your goals and things like that. It's supposed to help you to do that. I think that's really cool. So I'm kind of glad I bought it. $50. Not really. I think that the price point is way too high on this, to be perfectly honest. I'm thinking 25 would be more than enough. Oh, by the way, it has a bookmark, guys. I do think it's a bit pricey, but If it gets you to journal every day, then maybe it's worth, and meet your goal, well, then maybe it's worth the $50. I think the price is a bit high. That's my opinion. There it is in a nice box. You could even color the artwork on the box. And the box has the nice artwork around the edge. You know, it continues the picture around the edge and also onto the back. So anyways, let me know. What do you think? Have you heard of the Hero's Journal? Sorry, my camera's up a little high. If so, have you thought about buying it? Do you already have it? Have you filled it out? Are you gonna? Do you find it hard to journal? Do you journal every day religiously, or do you journal frequently? I find that I journal for a little bit, and then I fall off again, and then, then I journal a little bit, then I fall off again. I have a hard time keeping the momentum, so I was hoping that this would help me get going and make a better habit of journaling daily. And it's not set up in a way that you have to like fill empty pages. There's just little bits here and there that you fill out. So, it may be a little easier because you're not having to write pages and pages. You're just having to fill in those key things. And maybe that will help me to develop a daily habit, because I tend to want to write too much. And if I can't fill an entire page at least, then I feel like I didn't do enough. And so then I find it harder to go back and write the next day. So, and if there's a few days in a row like that, then I'm just like, pfft. So anyways, let me know what you think, or just stop by and say hi. And please give me the big old thumbs up, because you know that really does help my channel. And please subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, please share my video with others so that maybe they might subscribe as well. You never know, they might want to. They may just not have ever heard of me. And thank you so much for watching and for listening to me babble. And I will see you again soon in another video. And by the way, the link for the Hero's Journal is in the description. And there's more than one. I think there's 2 different ones. So if magic and Harry Potter and that kind of thing is not your thing, there's another one. I don't remember. It may be more Lord of the Rings-ish, but I don't remember. I just know that magic and Harry Potter, that's my thing. It may not be your thing. But the point is that there's another choice. So go check it out. And if it's not for you, it might be for somebody you know. And this is the time when we should be thinking of gifts. And this might make a really nice gift for someone on your shopping list. Bye, guys.